Hello everyone, welcome back to Stellaris. Thank you, thank you. 22322. I don't like it when it's just 2. Is this 6? 222. It demands so much minerals to fix. There's an Arctic world over there. Is that gonna be a problem? Can we settle it? I don't know yet. We'll figure that out, won't we? Soon finished there. Three. We have encountered alien life. Is that? Oh no, it's an alien science vessel. So we have a neighbor. We found a natural wormhole. Fantastic. Something we can survey. This is not good. I don't want a neighbor in here. Or we're gonna have to beef up the military and go crack them down early. That's gonna be a bother. Now over here, I think I will spend some energy on clearing that. Eurasian Concordat. Good. Don't actually know what that is. Habitability minus 10%. Not good. Happiness we don't care about. The extra energy output is good if there's a lot of energy tiles, and there's 3 of them. It's pretty good. 4 of them, sorry. I'm worried we're gonna have to beef up the military early. So, how much does a colony ship cost? 300. I think we're gonna have to spread to these 3 planets and then prepare to war.
We have cleared a blocker. Our construction is complete.
Where did I say? Here? Verdant locus. Soon got some tech. 2-2. Grr. Essentially, I don't like there being only 2 on everyone. The only reason it bothers me is because mining this costs nothing, it just gives us 2, but for every single one of these 2 here, we're gonna have to spend 1 energy credit. And like, if you expand for like 50 systems and build on everything, you spend so many minerals. It's insane. And you spend so much energy on upkeep. It's really detrimental. Move over here.
Technology conceived.
Thank you. Now, corvette speed is good. Early hangar could be good, but we're gonna get the extra mineral factory and the extra mineral storage. I played. Oh. 4. Fantastic. That's great. This is what I like to see. 3 or 4 are like completely acceptable. 3 is completely acceptable and 4 is fantastic. Now we have to figure out where this guy lives. Or if he just went from somewhere. Because I really want to just close this system off and just defend it from the rest of the galaxy. Maybe could have researched that. Doesn't matter. Our ships are so slow in the beginning. Oh my god. So having 1, 2, 3, 6 energy just sitting around early on is great. We found United Jess Inax colonies. Military commissariat. They're egalitarian, this is the leader. We sense prey. Our theoretical models have long suggested the existence of other intelligent civilizations in our galaxy. This theory has now been confirmed. The alien political entity we have encountered have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. They are right next to us. Their capital planet is also tropical. False lead, okay, that's fine, I guess. This is unfortunate. It's interesting that he hasn't closed borders with me yet. There we go. It's gonna be such a bother. We're gonna have to cut him off here and here. Hopefully we can make it. It's an okay starting system. We're equivalent. I don't think he spent anything on building corvettes yet, but it's unfortunate
We have found an anomaly.
that he's gonna take this and colonize it. I mean, it's probably gonna be fine if I'm gonna be honest, because when we process him we'll get society research. I mean,
Our
when we eat
construction
him.
is complete.
19 tile continental with 60 habitability and some Beltharian stone. Fantastic.
Our construction is complete.
Starbase there. I should build another construction ship, but it doesn't matter. We've cut him off. It is immediately apparent that I played 3, an ancient Eurasian colony, has been the victim of extensive orbital bombardment. Large craters are still visible from space, where the planet's major population centers used to be, roughly 1.2 million years ago. A handful of survivors from the initial bombardment appears to have succumbed shortly afterwards to the Javorian pox that was then ravaging most Eurasian
Our
galaxies.
situation log is updated.
So, I remember now, the Eurasians. They were six-limbed mammalians with an unusually weak immune system, and they died. They were almost completely wiped out by a disease called the Javorian pox. That led to the downfall of their civilization, and now we are sitting in their ashes, learning everything we can from them. And I don't think... no, we can't settle this until we've scouted this, and we can't do that unless we have a level 4 scientists, which is irritating. Gonna need that. Don't want to spend energy, or I would have unlocked this. Built a power plant on it. Essentially, when you build a colony ship, this costs 8 energy upkeep, and as long as it's developing a colony, it costs 8 energy output to do that. So we've essentially locked out 8 energy production for a year, maybe 2 years, which is something you have to really pay attention to this early.
We have claimed a new nest.
First Diri colony, we got some engineering. Our colony ship has found a rare patch of open ground in the jungles and made planetfall. The landing site is surrounded by on all sides by lush vegetation, and sentry drones have been deployed to guard against predators. Which is interesting, because I would assume we would have some sort of other drone. I mean, nothing mechanical, right? We are essentially a biotic killer race in biotic ships. Is the what they're going for, I think, with the our type of people, our devouring swarm, because we have the whole region, which means that it's such a good system. It's gonna do so much for them. So angry.
We have surveyed the system.
222 1 2. Irritating. Okay, let us continue. I'm gonna have this scout this. Hopefully we get this. If we manage to snag this system, then they're gonna have to expand this way, which they did. 23 tropical. They've changed it so that all systems in here is something we cannot scan. We cannot scan enemy systems. They're instantly known to us, which is weird. I never understood why they did it like that. I mean, I've barely just met them. How am I like? How do I know they are fanatically and egalitarian and a militarist? And how do I know their military strength and other things like that, and their complete production line and other things like that? I think it's a little bit weird for us to know these things.
Technology conceived.
Research speed increased. Let's get blue laser, because we're gonna need it in this war. We got 2 extra unity output, which is great. Let us get... I want this, sort of, but I'm probably gonna need biolabs more. It's good to unlock that tech early, because the second level doesn't come until a little bit later. Let us go to our fleet. This is the new fleet screen. Whenever you build ships now, you have to put them in fleets. You don't just build random ships and mix and match them. Sorry. You can do that, but it's inefficient. Now you have this. You can create dedicated fleets. We have a fleet with a max limit. With a max command limit usage of 20 ships. Each corvette only takes 1 command to fill out. So we can have 20 corvettes in this fleet, and it's pretty good. They've made a pretty good deal with this. There are some bugs still happening with this, I remember. We might run into them later, but let's beef it up. I want 20 just to fill it out. 20 corvettes is good, even for late game fleets. We can press this button and reinforce the fleet. We can also press this button to do the same, and it will try to build up to the cap. In a shipyard now we can build these shipyards in the starport. We can fill it out with 6 shipyards, which means that it can build 6 ships simultaneously, which is great. The other things you can build is anchorage, which increases your naval cap, gun battery, missile battery, and trading hubs. You unlock the hangar as well later with the hangar tech. This adds 2 torpedo weapons for the starbase. And this adds 2 medium-sized weapons to the starbase, and it also gives it extra hull points and armor points. Trading hub just gives you flat energy credit because you're trading, but it needs to be built over a colony or a trading station, you know, the enclaves. So another tropical world. This is going to be great for us, because there's so many habitable worlds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tropical worlds, or worlds at all, which is way more than we can hold, but it's going to be good, especially since they're so big.
Our construction is complete.
There we go. Let's actually get this, and 1 extra colonist is good enough, which means that when this colony here finishes constructing, there will be 2 population popping out instead of just 1, which is great. Finish scouting those. I want you to build. No. Now we have a border with these guys, so we can declare war. Let's move you there first. Hunger, and they have containment on us. I don't want to pump up the our fleet yet. I might actually do another construction ship because we need to spread. We need to spread fast. The thought here is I will construct this extra construction ship and hook these 3 planets and the sun up, so we'll get 6 extra energy production, because we definitely need it if we want a fleet that is combat ready.
Our construction is complete.
Thank you. Please move up. Spend those 270 minerals. This is another good system, especially these 3. This means that there's a 3 mineral tile here. Fantastic.
We have surveyed the system.
Good for us. Good. We need some extra minerals. Come on, hurry it up. We produce more than 18. Good. One more month. We're here faster than he is, which means that he cannot contend on this with us unless he have crazy build speed, which he does not. 23 minerals means you hooked it up. Fantastic. Now, there is no growth space here. This planet, because we haven't cleared any of this out. I think we should probably hook this up, but it's more important to hook this up because we are almost not growing anymore. We're at 0 food. They have declared us their rival. We cannot do the same, so they'll passively gain influence from being near us. Because they hate us and we hunger for them. Let us see here. Shipyard build counts, research. We usually research them at 10% instead of waiting for the 5%.
Our construction is
Insignificant. Good, you did that, which means I will probably hook you up. Oh.
We have surveyed the system.
Good. Could have spent those minerals hooking this up as well, but it doesn't matter. We haven't found any hostile other hostile aliens except for these guys. We're rapidly running out of minerals, so I would like you to finish up. And they are. Solar Sailor, fantastic. 60 engineering research, that's just stockpiled.
A new nest is born.
We have established verdant locus. Fantastic. Which means I will do this. With a farm here. And a monument when I can.
We have surveyed the system.
We're now earning energy credits again.
Our construction
Another
is
good
complete.
system. This is fantastic. This is acceptable. I'm hooking these up to get us some more energy credits. And that's great. You finished. Move here. We're earning enough now that I can clear this. It's safe to do this. These stars are usually good because the neutron star and the positron star,
Conceived.
no, the pulsar, they just usually just give flat for physics research. Now, I want the coil gun along with the blue laser. More shoot. More shoot, more better. There we go, we locked them in. They ain't getting nowhere now. So we're just gonna lock this system down. Then we're gonna see if we can snag this. If we can't, we essentially we need to contain them as fast as possible. Alien writing, extra society research on that planet. I saw that. We can upgrade the minerals now, but we won't. That's something that comes later. Was there anything I wanted to do? I don't think so. This is good.
Our construction is complete.
Good. Move over. Do this. We can only build one more. Pulsars are dangerous to fight around because you don't have any shields around those. I don't think... Oh, these do the same? Sublight speed reduction. Oh, so you're super slow. That's fantastic as a defensive measure because when someone jumps into the system they have to fly all the way up and to the starbase range in order to fight it. And if they have minus 50%, I mean if they have extra speed reduction, it's good for us, bad for them.
We have surveyed the system.
Move there, build the outposts. That's the end of what we can do for now. And we have successfully contained them.
We have surveyed the system.
Sorry, my dad just arrived home. 5 of them. I mean, it's good that this is a system with 10 minerals, I guess. Don't look a gift horse in the map. They are expanding to this location. Yep. So I'm just gonna send you out to survey these, because we can't do anything to stop them. Get this. And you can now pick this up. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do. Sorry. My father is hungry. Oh my god, he keeps shouting at me. Oh well. You know what? I'll actually leave it here. There's gonna be a suspense for next episode. So, see you guys later. Goodbye.